Amazing parenting. We empower parents to positively impact their children.
Hello parents, Grace here with Amazing Parenting. How are you today? How's your children? How's your family? I'm sure everything is going according to plan with your parenting. In case it's not, no problem, no worries, no stress. Here at Amazing Parenting, you'll have over 200 videos at your disposal to click on, to watch, to listen to, helping you build those really strong bonds with your children for now, for the future, into their lives and into their parenting for when you have your grandchildren. And you might be a grandparent watching, thinking, yeah, these are some things maybe I would have done when my children were younger, but now I have grandchildren, I can start helping my son or my daughter implement these things as well. So if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. Like I said, at least share with one other parent. I always say that, at least share with one other parent. That's how we can get all this information to the parents that need it. You might be watching thinking, no, you know what? I know what she's talking about. I've done this. But there's a parent that I know that might need this, and send it to them. Send these videos to, your contact groups of all your parents, the parents that, doing the school run. Share these videos with them. Leave a comment below. And if there's a video that you want me to do on, there's this particular subject that you think, oh, I need some, more insight on that, leave a comment below and I will endeavor to do a video on it. Okay, let's continue with keeping our children safe online. Like we said before, our children have the phones, they have the gadgets. Unless you're going to take away, social media from their lives, we're going to have to help our children just to be safe with their phones rather than removing the phones. But if that's a thing you do, I know parents who don't give their children mobile phones at all. They just don't have mobile phones. The children are fine. There's nothing wrong with those children. They don't grow up, neglected because they haven't got a mobile phone. So don't think that in society everybody has a mobile phone. If as a parent you see fit not to give your child a phone, then don't. Like we spoke about, before previously, if you don't think your child is mature enough to have a mobile phone, then don't give them one. Simple as that. Don't be pressured into giving them one. But if your child does have a mobile phone, we need to be talking to them about being safe online. And today we're talking about being kind online. Being kind. Before we talk a little bit about cyberbullying, today we're talking about being kind online, helping our children be kind online, helping them understand that there are real people behind those screens. Somebody is sending that text, somebody is making that video, there are real people on the other end of that phone, on the other end of that device. So we need to be kind. Ask them questions, when they're about to send a text. That text you're about to send, that picture you're about to, share, is it kind? Will somebody be hurt because of it? Who will smile because of that message you sent? Who will cry because of that message that you sent? And sometimes it's not your child that sends the message, but they're in that group, they're in that environment of those kind of messages, negative messages being sent. So talk to your children about being kind online and understanding that that message that they're sending is going to someone. Somebody is going to read it. Somebody is going to see it. Somebody's going to be impacted by that negatively or positively. So let's talk to our children about being kind online. And for us, we need to be modeling kind behavior online. They must not read about something that we've uploaded or we've sent out that is negative or cause somebody harm or cause somebody shame or cause somebody, to be hurt. We must be modeling the kind of behavior online that is kind. We must be modeling, we as mum, we as dad must be modeling those respectful communications online. We must be modeling those healthy disagreements. It's okay to disagree with somebody online, but how are you disagreeing? Are you, shaming them online because you disagree with their belief or their comments or something that they've done? How are you disagreeing with them? So show your children that you can disagree. It's not everything online that you have to agree with or believe. You might want to comment on it, but how are you commenting? Okay, let's teach our children to pause. Just wait before they send a message, before they send a video, before they send a text. Just wait. Give yourself 10 minutes. Give yourself, the afternoon to think about it. Give yourself 24 to 48 hours to think about a text that you want to send. So let's teach our children to pause before we send a text. Everything doesn't have to be spontaneous. As a text comes in, we need to respond straight away. No, they don't need to respond straight away. Give them, help them understand that they can give time before they respond to messages that come in. Ask your children, the messages that they're sending out, is it kind? Is it true? Is it helpful? Begin to ask your children, help them begin to think about this, what I'm sending. Is it real? Is it true? Is it kind? Okay, let's explain to our children. This is another key thing we need to be explaining to our children. We need to explain to our children that what we put out on the internet stays there forever. Whether it's a picture, whether it's a comment, whatever it is, it stays there forever. Even these platforms where it's just there for 24 hours and it's gone. If somebody screenshots that video, that picture, they can keep it forever. They can share it forever. So let's be talking to our children about whatever you upload, whatever you say, whatever you comment will remain there. They need to be mindful. And now our children who are going into, jobs and careers, they've left uni, they've left college, they've left school. Employers are now looking on people's social media to see what kind of lives they're living, what kind of comments they're making. They go onto their Facebook page to see what kind of character is this person that we want to employ. And if you've got a whole lot of negative comments, a whole lot of hurtful, comments on your page, it might warp an employer's perception about you, about the child. So help them understand that whatever they upload is kept forever. They may upload something when they're 14 and then now they're 22 going for a job. That comment that they made when they were 14 is being seen. So let's help our children understand that their videos and what they're uploading is being kept for a very, very long time. So let's explain that to our children. Set expectations online and behaviour. Respect, honesty and privacy. Set these clear expectations for your children. They must know, it must be a given. You should be able to wake them up in the middle of the night and ask them what is their ideas for being online. It must be honest, it must be respectful, it must be private. It must be things that they don't want to have online, that they later on they'll read and think, oh my goodness, I shouldn't have sent that. I should have waited. I should have got more information. Sometimes children send things out online and then they realize they didn't have the whole truth. They didn't hear the whole story. They didn't hear the other side of the story, and they've commented on something or they've uploaded something and they didn't have the whole truth on, and then they're regretting it and now it's coming back on them. So let's help our children understand that they need to have clear expectations online, and we as parents need to make sure they have clear expectations online, and we have clear expectations for them online. So let's end it there. We will continue again and on another day. But remember, all parents can be great parents. It is a journey and we will get there. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe and share to at least one other parent. Thank you.
Amazing parenting. We empower parents to positively impact their children.